Today we are going to be talking about the Miller-Urey experiment. So the Miller-Urey experiment was an early biochemistry experiment that showed inorganic reactants such as hydrogen, ammonia, water, and methane can be turned into organic products such as amino acids and nucleotides, which provides support for the theory of abiogenesis. Abiogenesis basically just means that inorganic reactants like the ones mentioned before can be turned into organic, biologically useful products that are complex enough to be turned into proteins, cell membranes, and nucleic acids. The basic setup for the Miller-Urey experiment looks something like this.
Right. So in this setup, we have a boiling flask down here at the bottom, and it is filled with hydrogen, ammonia, water, and methane. So these gases are pumped all through the system, and the water at the bottom is heated using like a heating mantle or just some basic lab heat source. These gases are going to travel up through the system with the water vapor, and when they come in contact with the electrical spark, which simulates lightning, they react to form products, which are then condensed out through a condensing coil right here in the purple. These condensed liquids and the remaining gases will then go back through the bottom of the system where the liquids collect and the gases continue on to the boiling flask. These products collect here. They are going to be your like amino acids, your lipids, and all these basic stuff that is biologically useful. And your energy source up here doesn't have to be lightning. It can be UV, it can be radiation. There's a few different studies after this that show that there are other energy sources that can work as well, simulating other atmospheric conditions. Additionally, for the original Miller setup to work, the glassware must actually be made of borosilicate glass. Those silicates and the compounds in there are important for the reactions to actually occur. If when tried in quartz glass, the process actually does not work.
So through all of this, we can see that the Miller-Urey experiment is really important for astrobiology due to it helping explain exactly how life popped into existence on Earth. Although it is not the only theory, there are some theories that point to the amino acids that have actually been found in certain types of asteroids as the source of Earth's organic, biologically useful compounds. The Miller-Urey experiment provides another alternative for how life came to be on Earth. There are also a few more recent discoveries after the Miller-Urey experiment in replications of the study that reveal important things about the study. So one thing is actually that borosilicate glass is critical for the reaction to occur. Whenever the experiment was tried in non-borosilicate glass or Teflon, the reactions actually didn't occur the same way, which is interesting because early Earth and current Earth is littered with silicates. Silicates are in most of the minerals present in the ground. So it shows that these silicates acted as catalysts, speeding up the reactions between carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen to form organic molecules. Recent studies also revealed that other sources of energy can be used. So in the original setup, we had an electric arc. You don't necessarily need an arc. You can also use UV or radiation sources, mimicking conditions that would have also still been present on early Earth, with a high UV flux in portions and potentially with radiation and all in space, which is another source or potential source of these organic compounds.